Hello traders, this is 4X Nelson back again today with another 8 trades. You can scroll up and down a bit just to show you. There's a grand total of 8 trades I put in. I am using my brand new 4X-SCALPER trading system. And today's date is January the 27th. And on this day, I am doing this video on my laptop as I'm presently not at home, taking a very short vacation. I'm at a hotel, and that's what I love about trading is you can be anywhere in the world. All you need is a laptop and internet, and you can continuously make money. And that's one of the main reasons I got into trading 20 years ago. You'll probably notice that the audio is not the greatest, and hopefully the video part will be okay. Now every morning, 6 o'clock, right where this vertical line is, I'm in front of the computer looking at all the different instruments here, both Forex and the futures. And of course, I'm taking a look at my daily trade plan. Let's just scroll up here. Now, once I know if I want to be buying and or selling after I analyze the charts, I'll manually put in this white arrow. So now we can take a look at the daily trade plan. Here it is here. It's running in real time. Checks out the monthly all the way down to the 30 minutes time frames. And then eventually within the comments here, after some calculations, it'll say look for bullish trades, bearish trades, and as you can see today, some will be preferred. And then of course, either not enough strength. And there's another one, sometimes says waiting for trend direction. Anyhow, when you see it in white, best to just wait a little bit until it either turns blue or red. Now, if you're trading without any kind of a daily trade plan, well, that's one good reason why you are still struggling. Now, if you have any questions regarding this daily trade plan, well, just get in contact with me. And now we can run a check on these trades, starting with the one at the top here, Pound New Zealand. Let's drag and drop this up, see where I got in at. The internet in a lot of hotels, it's good enough, but it's not as fast as my internet at home. That's why everything runs a little bit slower. Anyhow, I finally locked it in. Now, on this Euro Pound New Zealand, I also did the Euro New Zealand right below it. There's the arrow from the daily trade plan. Super signal is here and here. A little bit hard to see, but I can see it. So I took the trade at this cursor right here. Trading was relatively quick today. Looks like I locked in 20 pips, and those 20 pips ended up paying out $119. Didn't take long today for trading, in around 7:30 and out around 8:30. 1 hour's worth of trading. Then of course had my breakfast, and it's only 9:30 at this point in time, and I'm already done trading for the day. Moving on to the next trade, as I mentioned. Next one is the Euro New Zealand. Okay, on this Euro New Zealand, got to go look for it. Here it is right here. As I mentioned, the internet's a little bit slow, so chart loading and everything is a little bit slower. Looks very similar to the previous trade, the Pound New Zealand, but I took the trade at this cursor and I closed it out here. Looks like with about 27 pips, and that paid out $148. And these first 2 trades, just looking at the charts, did qualify for a great way to trade. I have a video on it. It's has a very high success rate, at least it does for me. Charts look exactly like this. Very easy to see that price action is going up. Moving on to the next trade I did, Euro Aussie. Here we go on this Euro Aussie. Another one that qualified for a great way to trade. Who knows, I might even call this video how I traded a great way to trade. Drag and drop this up. Took the trade at this cursor. Of course, I close it out at this cursor. Looks like 25 pips, and that paid out $157. Another tool I recommend you get your hands on is a FibMaster tool. You would just click on this tab right here, and you would go from swing low right here to swing high. Here's your pullback. Looks like it hit entry laptop monitors. A little bit much smaller than the home monitors. It hit at least entry number 2 right here. And basically, if it hits the entries, can be any of them, it'll usually make it at least a target 2, 3, 4, 5. And of course, it does go all the way up to 10. If I didn't have this window open up down here at the bottom, this would expand even a little bit bigger. Fibonacci works great. Main reason for that is that millions of traders all over the world use Fibonacci. If you have any questions regarding this Fib tool, just get in contact with me. And of course, there's a lot of information about this Fib tool right below this video in the description. Moving right along to the next trade, Pound Aussie. Looks identical again. Could throw a fib on there. There's your pullback and away it goes. Let's drag and drop this up. See where I got in at first of all. Got in at this cursor, close it out here. Remember, it's only 1 hour's worth of trading. And on this one right here, looks like 27 pips, and that paid out $182. Okay, moving on to the next trade. Let's scroll down a bit here. Here we go. Next one was the Dow Jones. The rest of them, futures, they pay a lot more, they move a lot more. So let's see, Dow Jones right here. Looks like it's still taking off. If I stayed in the trade. And by the way, let's just check this nice big candle. What time was that? 9:30. No big surprise. That's the opening bell for the futures. Okay, so on this Dow Jones pays $5 for each tick. So I took the money and divided it by 5. And easy to figure that one out. It's 50. So let's see where that 50 is. Just to let you know, if I was still in the trade, it'd be around 228 or more. But I was happy with this 50. And it's probably going to give me a hard time to get it right on because everything is much smaller. But it is 50. And those 50 ticks, they're called ticks, paid out $250. Moving right along to the next one, which is gold. Gold pays $10. And by the way, that's $10 for each tick. So looking at this, money should be 34.4. But anyhow, let's see. It's the only one I sold today. All the rest were buys. So let's drag and drop this up. Arrow from the daily trade plan, everything looking really, really good. So we're looking for around 34. That's as close as I'm going to be able to show, but it is 34.4. We'll just go with the 34. And those ticks ended up paying out $344. Okay, moving on to the next trade, which is the DAX 30. The DAX 30 and the NASDAQ, as you can clearly see, moves a lot more and pays a lot more. So on this DAX 30, let's drag and drop this up, see where I got in at. I dropped it down to the 5 minutes. working its way up. I just wanted to catch a small move. That's all I needed. So I used a calculator, took the money divided by 3.75. That's what it pays, $3.75. Calculator says it's approximately 410. This one will be very difficult to show. But anyhow, got in at this point. Don't need a very big move, like I said. On this DAX 30, I bought it from there to there. And what did I say about 410? Well, that's as close as I'm going to be able to show right about there. It says 409. It's actually 409 point something, but I rounded it up, 410. And 410 ticks paid out $1,537. Now you know why I love trading the DAX 30. Moving on to the last trade I did, which is the NASDAQ. NASDAQ pays $20 for each tick, so I took the money divided by 20. Calculator says it's 83.5, so I can either round it up or round it down. It's right in the middle. But anyhow, NASDAQ, it's right here. NASDAQ, so this is one I bought, so let's drag and drop this up. So from there to there, in real time as I'm looking at it, right in here, everything is down at the bottom and the top, and have the arrow, daily trade plan, super signal, the scalper. Well, plenty of things saying it's going to go back at least to the goal line. I would have been making more, but I was happy with that. Let's say 83. Let's see what I can show here. Internet finally popping in here. 81 goes from 80. Have to drop it down to the 5 minutes if I want to get closer to the 83.5, but that's what it is. Let's just say 83 ticks, and that paid out $1,670. So another great day of trading using my 4X-SCALPER trading system. I knew it was going to be well over 200 pips and or ticks, especially on this DAX 30. Grand total came to 676 pips and ticks, and as you can see, that ended up paying out $4,408. So if your system's not producing, like my 4X-SCALPER, well, I recommend you get your hands on it. Don't forget about the daily trade plan, and don't forget about the FibMaster tool. If you have any questions, quite simple, just get in contact with me, and that's very easy to do. All you got to do is look right below this video in the description. You'll get my contact information plus a lot of other information. Now you can pick up the phone and call me directly. I do answer the phone most of the time, of course, unless I'm busy. And of course, if you live too far, well, just send me an email, at which point I'll be suggesting to get on a Skype. And I did make a link right below this video. It's a Skype invite link. And once you click on it, we'll have a Skype connection. And through Skype, I'll be able to answer your questions, or at least most of them. So at least now you know how to get in contact with me. In the description, you'll also notice 4 different packages. I do charge $250 for each package. Made a special offer that if you buy 2 packages, I'll give you one of the other 2 for free. Now, you will need 5 things to succeed at trading. And if you don't get all 5 of those things, well, more than likely, you're going to fail at trading. One of them is a lot of education, and I do have a lot of education. And another one is support. If you cannot pick up the phone or go on Skype, something like that, Zoom, whatever, and talk to the person who you bought from, well, then you're probably still going to struggle to succeed at trading. Most people, most of them, they either sell or they trade. I do both. I trade, I sell, and I give support. In other words, if you have a question, I should be able to answer your question. Well, anyhow, it was a little bit on the tough side to do this video. Ran a couple of minutes longer than usual, as the internet's a little bit slow here in the hotel, but not a big deal. I still got it done and had a great time trading. It's a lot of fun and it's easy for trading, but it was very difficult for many years as I was trying to learn how to trade. So anyhow, it's just about time to wrap up this video. And of course, if you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up and please subscribe to my YouTube channel. So until the next trading day and video, I want to wish you good luck with your trading. And remember, keep yourself and your family safe. Okay, bye for now.